The other property that we want to show you with Penlube is the fact that it's a dielectric spray. Now, dielectric means that electricity will still pass through at the contact points, but it will seal everything else and make sure that it doesn't arc out. And to show that demonstration, we're going to take a standard drop light, spray it with the Penlube in all its critical spots. The critical spot, what I'm saying, is at the contact points. And that's why so many people use this on electrical products. We have a lit bulb, live electricity, and to show that the sealing is so good on this, while it's lit, I'll just unscrew it and expose that electricity with my hands in the water. That's how good the dielectric properties are. It shows you the capability, the dielectric capability. It's good up to 14 kilovolts. On the spray form, on the bulk form, it's actually 26, 27 kilovolts. So that's more than your household electricity or anything you've got for electronic parts and components. So as I say, we have a lot of people in the industries that use this for high lifts, use it on boats, use it on equipment, whatever. When it comes to your cars, fuel economy is huge, especially now with the price of gas and everything, the price of cars. So what we have is a product that's an oil additive. It lubricates the engine, making sure that everything is running smoothly so that you have less friction in that motor and your engine. Thus, with anti-friction in there, you're able to get better fuel economy because everything is working smoothly. If you can increase your fuel economy up to 10% and save that money on oil changes, engine parts, as well as going to the gas station, who wouldn't want to do that? Where would you rather have the money, in their pocket or in yours? For every pound we pull on this scale, represents 7,000 pounds at the fulcrum point here. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure a quality oil and see what kind of protection it's offering your car. And then we're going to add our Integral 7 motor oil additive and see what the difference is and see what you'd rather have for protection in your car. That race is now going to be running through this oil. About half a pound. This thing went 14 and went right off, and creating all kinds of damage to this bearing, which I'll show you now, which is happening inside, unfortunately, your engine. The reason we call it Integral 7 is because it has 7 active ingredients in there. So you don't have to go out and buy 7 different products to help with water, to help with detergent, to help with lubricating. It's all in one package. Here we are at 2 pounds. Your amp meter is holding at 5 pounds. And remember we said that your 85% of the damage to an engine is at start. So let's just start it. 14,000 pounds of pressure and it starts right up. So even if your car sits for a long period of time, oil generally will run out. This will leave the protection there. You can use this in either diesel vehicles and or gasoline. And you're going to improve your fuel economy. Why? Because your engine is running smoother. It is clean. It doesn't have the junk collecting on the sides. Everything is lubricated well. It's being protected all the way through. So if you're getting improved fuel economy, you're having extended oil changes, that's all saving you money. So you have to ask yourself, I'm protecting my engine, I'm saving money, not only on extended oil changes, but every time I don't have to stop for fuel as often. Which would you rather have? Money in your pocket or money in somebody else's pocket? We use a Schaefer grease here. It's regular moly grease, which is what you'll find at your Walmarts or auto parts stores. And we'll see what kind of pressure we get on this thing. As you saw, we have an awful big scar here. And you'll notice once we got through the lubrication, it just scarred up completely. All-purpose grease is our S350. Now you'll notice on any of our greases you will not find moly, lithium. You won't find any of those words on here. Our grease is a complex calcium sulfonate base. It has a built-in extreme pressure. So I'm going to just take some of this grease and do the same thing and put it right over the existing grease. And we'll drop the bearing the same spot, the same wear spot right on that one point there. Now this is about as far as we got the last time. So we're up to 2 pounds, 3 pounds, notice the amp meter, 9, We've gone around that scale completely. We're at 70,000 pounds of pressure using the S350 grease. So even in water, it's giving you this kind of protection. But this shows the protection. Ask yourself, which grease do you want to have in your equipment protecting it? Lubrication is only as good as the extreme pressure that it is able to withstand. Very familiar one is our good old WD-40, which everybody has a can or two or whatever at home. But let's see how it works under extreme pressure. If we don't do that real quick, it'll weld it shut. You use our Penlube, penetrating spray lubricant. It is like all our other products, it's multiple additives in here, multiple ingredients. It is a rust inhibitor, it is an antioxidant, it is a great detergent, it cleans. What's nice about Penlube is it is so delicate, it can be used on very sensitive and very expensive electronic equipment. We have a lot of fellows that use this on their expensive boats, on their outdoor gadgets and dials and whatever. So this will not harm any plastic, metal. A lot of people use it even on their hunting equipment because it's a great water repellent. Good. We're going to put our Penlube on this. You're at 2, 3, 4. You'll notice your amperage is still 5.2, still 5.5. We're 5 pounds. 6, 7, 8. We're around the scale. But this shows the protection.